Well, good morning, family and friends. Day 14, May 12th, I think. I don't know. May 12th? I'll go with May 12th. I'm sure you'll correct me. But anyway, left a little bit late this morning. It's about 7:45. Only doing 14 and a half today. Do Eagle's Nest Shelter. I expect the trail to become more and more rocky as I go into the famed rocks of Pennsylvania. And I find myself with an immediate challenge. I am just about out of food. I miscalculated the stretch between this spot and Port Clinton. I saw on the AWOL guide, that's the guide that I'm following along with gut hooks on my phone, nice and flat terrain. Well, I forgot there's rocks. So this is going to seriously slow me down. It's about 27 miles into Port Clinton. So I don't really think, I thought, I can do that. It looks pretty simple. Flat, you can do 27 miles on flat. Well, rocks, didn't think of that, rocks. So I have one dehydrated dinner left. I have one tortilla left. I have peanut butter, some peanut butter. I have some jelly left. I have a lot of electrolytes, which is probably will be my saving grace. And I have one candy bar. So that's going to have to sustain me for the next day and a half. So yeah, that's the immediate challenge that we have on the AT today. Oh, and a fun fact. I was able to upload day 11 and 12, which you already know if you're watching this, from my campsite this morning. I gotta learn. I have to do a lot of different things. Conserve battery, figure out when I can upload these things. A lot of things to consider. And oh yeah, dummy me forgot. Well, I was so concerned. Hold on a second. Let's look at the trail. Dummy me forgot. I was so concerned about getting ready for this trail, this trip, and uploading YouTube and all this kind of crap. I forgot about data usage from my carrier, Verizon. So I woke up this morning, you're out of data. Charging us 30 extra bucks. Oops. So, through the convenience of technology, and I was able to change my Verizon plan from my hammock and do automatic billing. And I was able to take from my savings into checking the overage amount and the bill due. So the world is right once again. So all I have to worry about today is hike and sustainability. And we're hiking into the sun. It's going to be a beautiful day again. Yesterday was a picture perfect hiking day. Perfect. Didn't hardly sweat at all. So it was all good. So let's enjoy another day on the AT. Another fun fact I forgot about. From Harper's Ferry to the campsite, and we just left, I have hiked 177.1 miles. 177.1. Not sure if I explained myself or not, but my next resupply, my mail drop, is in Port Clinton. But I have, because of the long stretch and the terrain, I'm going to stop at Eagle's Nest Shelter tonight. But that's what I miscalculated. So the next mail drop is Port Clinton, where we're going to stay overnight there. Hopefully at the Port Clinton Hotel. And if they don't have room, then I go another 1.5 miles to Hamburg, which there's a microtel there, and there's Cabela's, world's largest outfitter, right next to it. So I just wanted to clarify that. Thanks. There's a lot of these campsites, like right on a trail. Here's a trail, right? And here's a campsite here. Well, you have to go where there's flat ground, especially here, because you're dealing with all these rocks. Well, here's a nice view. Zoom me in. That's all there is. Back to the trail. Heading that way. This is called Shower Steps Vista. Beautiful lookout. I mean, the 18 goes right by this. Nice. Yep. Right on the rocks. White blaze. I'm going to assume that yesterday we came up that ridge, followed that ridge line along, and back around here. So yeah, I'm thinking that's what we did yesterday. If that's correct, that's called, I think that's called Second Mountain, or no, that's Second Mountain. First mountain, second mountain, and I don't know what that's called. Wish I did, but I don't. Yeah, I hit the rocks of Pennsylvania. Now here's a nice view, a nice big view. I wish I knew what those mountains were in the background. There's an interesting little stream traverse, like several different streams flowing into one. That's pretty nice. Took a nice little break there. Called the Port Clinton Hotel for reservations for tomorrow. Finds out that they're not open on Tuesdays either. They're open on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. So let's hope I can get in on Wednesday. It looks like it's a nice place. A lot of good food, which is basically what I'm looking for right now. We're up on this ridge, and I can't believe how smooth this is. I know as soon as I put the camera away, we're going to hit some big mother rocks. But although we've had some rocks, I never expected this to be so smooth as it is now. Keep it coming, trail. Keep it coming. 1755, site of Fort Detrick Snyder lookout post to warn of the approaching of enemies in the French and Indian War. Historical Society of Brooks County, 1915, relocated in 1946. 10 miles before lunch brings us a Black Swarta Spring campground. Looks like a good place to sit down and have lunch after all those rocks. Alright, well, we had a nice hour lunch break. We're 4.5 miles to the shelter, and I think I'm going to execute plan B tomorrow, not stay in Port Clinton Hotel, but get a reservation at the Microtel, which is a 1/2 mile away. And the problem is, it's 1.7 miles off the trail down a busy road. So maybe I'll hitchhike, get a ride there. Somebody feels tired enough for me to pick me up. Or maybe I'm too scary to pick up, who knows? One way or the other. But yeah, microtel it is. I'm just concerned that the Port Clinton Hotel is being closed. It could be booked. It could be very expensive. Microtels are not that expensive. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go to the post office, get my supply, go to the Port Clinton peanut shop and candy shop, get stuff, send it home, and go to Microtel. So that's the plan. We need to execute the plan. Right now, the plan for this afternoon is 4.5, and get the shelter and get out of these rocks. So let's go. Technology is a wonderful thing. Even though you come here on the trail, you want to get away from stuff like that, but you use as much technology as is available to you at however you want. So I'm hiking along here. I had no cell signal at the lunch spot. So I went a few feet, tried it, got a cell signal, made a reservation for the Microtel. So we'll be there tomorrow afternoon sometime. And Cabela's is there, so there's a whole bunch of stores there and stuff. But we're just going to stay overnight. We're not going to make a vacation spot of it. So we're just going to do laundry, we're going to eat, maybe go to Cabela's, whatever. And then push on, just like we're doing now, pushing on. Sand Spring Trail. Sand Spring, 200 yards. Who, unless they're desperate, will go 200 yards for water? No thanks. Hey, we even got directions. So, only .7 to the shelter. It's 4:45. We've made it. 4:30. It's that way. I don't like the .3. It seems like in Pennsylvania, everything's 0.3, 0.2. Man, oh man. Oh, wow. There's supposed to be a spring that runs across this. So we'll get water before we go into the shelter. Here's our water source for the night. Little pipe spring. Nice flow to the stream. Well, folks, dinner's done. And hammock got up. I had a hard time trying to find a spot for a hammock today. There are a lot of dead limbs on the trees. And those are typically called widow makers. Because if they fall down on your tent or your tarp or whatever, you're done. So that's why they call them widow makers. So we didn't want that to happen. So we took us about an hour and a half to find the right spot, and I put my tarp up twice, so now it's secured. Just finished dinner, called home. Everything's good at home. Talked to my #1 trail angel. And today we did, let's see, I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget. So today we did 14.6. Started out from that little campsite, and we're now sitting in Eagle's Nest Shelter. 14.6. Tomorrow we are going to Port Clinton to pick up my resupply because basically I'm out of food. Right now my breakfast tomorrow will consist of what little peanut butter I have, what little jelly I have, and a candy bar. And I still have some crumbs of plantain, so we'll be eating that too. But fortunately, I only have 8.8 miles to go. Don't know if it's going to be a combination of rocky and flat. But then we drop down. I'd say probably 1,000 foot into Port Clinton. And I'll pick up my stuff. I will go to the Port Clinton peanut shop, which we can't miss that. And peanut and candy shop, don't want to miss that. And then we're going to go into Hamburg, which is just a half a mile away, and we're going to stay at the Microtel tonight. Oops, sorry. We're going to stay at the Microtel tomorrow night. Clean up, take a shower, have some good old town food, get out my videos. Hopefully you enjoyed. I was able to get out day 11 and 12 today, so tomorrow I'll get out 13, and today is 14. So that's about it. 14.6 miles. Oh, the total mileage so far since Harper's Ferry to here is 185.7 miles. And we're over halfway to home. Well, we're halfway done with phase 1, which phase 1 is from Harper's Ferry to the house in actually 94 in Vernon. And then Rosemary's going to pick me up. I'll do a 00, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. Whoops, sorry. So that's about it. Thanks very much for watching. I'm getting some really nice comments. I appreciate it. And that's about it. So thank you for watching once again. Have a great, great night, and God bless you all. Thank you.